The text arrived at 7:12 a.m. The mortgage is due. No hello, no heart emoji, no hope you're well, just a demand disguised as urgency. I stared at the screen while my coffee went cold. For a second, muscle memory kicked in. Calculate, transfer, fix it like I always had. Then I remembered the will, the lawyer's voice, the line that split my chest open and stitched it shut at the same time. I locked the phone and breathed. This wasn't about money anymore. I used to believe loyalty was inherited, that blood meant balance. Growing up, I was the reliable one, the fixer. If the car broke down, I paid. If the roof leaked, I handled it. My brother, golden child, charming smile, handled compliments and excuses. My parents loved us both, they said, just differently. I didn't question it. I worked harder, took extra shifts, sent money quietly, without receipts or reminders. I thought that's what love looked like, being useful without being seen. The betrayal didn't come as a scream. It came as paperwork. The lawyer's office smelled like lemon cleaner and old wood. My brother sat across from me, legs crossed, already relaxed. He smiled when the will was read, a slow, satisfied curve of the mouth. Everything, house, savings, investments, left to him. Everything. I waited for the pause, the correction, the footnote where my name appeared. It didn't. My brother squeezed my shoulder on the way out. "Don't make this weird," he said, like I was the one holding a knife. That night, I didn't cry. I audited. I replayed the last 10 years like security footage. Every transfer, every, "Can you help us just this once?" every thankless fix. I wasn't their child in those moments. I was their contingency plan. So I stopped. No announcement, no confrontation. I simply went quiet. Bills came and went. Requests piled up unanswered. I wanted to see what happened when I removed myself from the machinery. It took exactly 4 weeks. The mortgage is due. I opened the message again, read it like a contract. No greeting meant no leverage. No affection meant no guilt. I typed one word, "Ask him." Then I muted the thread. The fallout was faster than I expected. My brother called first, voice tight. "What's your problem?" I let the silence stretch. "You own the house." "That doesn't mean—" "It means exactly that." My parents followed, voicemails layered with confusion, then irritation, then panic. I listened once, saved them, didn't respond. Behind the scenes, I was working. I pulled records, tracked payments, documented every cent I'd contributed over the years. Not gifts, loans, not kindness, investments. I consulted an attorney, not to contest the will, but to enforce equity. The law doesn't care about favoritism, it cares about paper, and I had plenty. The confrontation happened at the dining table where we used to celebrate birthdays. Now it felt like a boardroom. My mother cried, my father stared at the wood grain like it held answers, my brother tried to talk over everyone. I placed the folder down gently. Receipts, bank statements, agreements they'd forgotten signing, money I'd poured into their asset, now his inheritance. "I'm filing a claim," I said calmly. "Either you refinance and buy me out, or the house goes on the market." My brother laughed, too loud. "You wouldn't." I met his eyes. "Watch me." The truth lands differently when it's undeniable. The house couldn't be refinanced without my consent. The savings were frozen pending review. The golden child suddenly needed help he couldn't charm his way into. My parents looked at me like they were seeing a stranger. Maybe I was, or maybe this was the version of me they'd never bothered to know. Precise, unmoving, done. Weeks later, the sale went through. I took my share. Fair, documented, final. My brother didn't speak to me again. Last night, another text came through. "Can we talk?" I didn't open it right away. I watched the city lights from my window, thought about how silence can be louder than rage, how boundaries feel like cruelty to people who benefited from your lack of them. I finally replied, "We already did." Then I set the phone down and slept better than I had in years. No guilt, no regret. just the quiet satisfaction of knowing that when they decided my worth, I decided my power, and this time it held.